Hey everybody, Jason with Coin Snobz here. Gonna be going through some penny customer rolls. These are some of the ones that Keith was able to score from his bank before he left on vacation. I got 5 rolls of them, but it's going to take me a while because, as you guys know, we look at every single coin so that we don't miss any, errors, cuts, whatever. We also are going to be looking for the wide AM. And if you don't know what those are, what it is the known years are 1998, 99, and 2000. And it's the distance between the A and the M in America. Now, in 1994, all of them were close AM, which means that the A and the M were touching, except for there was rare occasions in those certain years, and maybe other years, where they actually accidentally used proof dies, and in those proof dies there's actually a small space between the A and the M. They're fairly rare, was not an intentional thing by the mint. Before 1994, 93 and back, they were all wide AM. But 94 and up, like I say, they should be the close AM, but they retained those wide AM variations for the proof dies. Of course, we're also going to be looking for things like the mint errors, high mint states, and things like that. If I find anything exceptional, a wheat penny, something like that, I will come back to you and show you as I'm pulling it out of the roll. Otherwise, I will do a wrap up at the end, and I will see you guys shortly. All right, guys and gals, back at it again. Let's take a look at what we found. Didn't find any wheat cents, but I mean, that's okay. You only had 5 rolls, so I mean, it's not uncommon to not find wheats nowadays, but I did find a couple of interesting things. Let's go ahead and take a look at them. We'll look at errors or possible errors first. First one we got here is a red brown. I believe it's a 1990 plain. Pretty common looking circulated coin on the obverse. And then on the reverse, we have a die crack going from the top of the Lincoln Memorial down through the E. Right about there. And it looks like there might be another die crack actually right about here. And maybe some kind of a chip or something right there. So kind of interesting. Almost looks like lamination, like maybe the lamination's trying to peel up from the layers. It's hard to say. But I'll take a look at that one a little bit closer later. Yep, super common circulated coin, but it's a die crack, and I'll take it. Alright, next one we got is an example of a 2009 penny. Now, you guys have probably heard, of course, you're supposed to keep all 2009 pennies. They're the ones that had the 4 different designs to celebrate his 200th anniversary of his birth, his 200th birthday. They're a little bit lower mintage. However, this one is just absolutely destroyed, so I'm not going to keep that one. You can keep all the 2009s if you want, but I mean, I don't really see a reason to keep it if it's in that bad a condition, especially with everybody knowing that they're supposed to hoard the 2009s. It's just not worth it to me. And then we got some other possible errors. These here are going to be the 1995s. As you know, the Denver and the Philadelphia strikes all had some possible double dies, In God We Trust, and also Liberty. This is a 95D. That one's definitely not the double die. Got a 1995 plain. Not the double die. Yep. Okay, so nothing there, so that's a reject. 1995D. Nope. Nope. Unimpressed. Alright, so those are going back in the penny pile. And then I got this guy here. The E pluribus unum was a little bit fat. I wasn't sure if that was a double die or if it was going to be a just a older die. It looks like it was just damage. You ever see something like that that looks like it's fatter than it should be? You always want to take a look at it because you never know. It could be a double die. You don't always see really defined separation in the letters if it's a double die, especially on a smaller coin like a Lincoln cent. It's really a lot harder to see. And that's on an 81 Denver. Nothing fancy, so that is going to go in the go back pile. And this one was an 82. But I noticed that this had a little bit of an anomaly right here. And I can tell by looking at the rest of the coin from these other spots that have actually ruptured that that's just the zinc decomposing underneath the copper layers. This is definitely a copper zinc penny. In 1982, they made both copper and zinc pennies. It was a transitional year. And with the transitional year, they really weren't so good at copper coating the zinc planchets yet. And a lot of times the zinc would do exactly what you see right there, where it'll start to decompose, it'll bubble up. They had a lot of annealing issues, just a lot of issues for a lot of years. You can see how bumpy the surface is. And that's just all from the mint trying to get it right. And that one's definitely not right, and it's zinc, so that one's going back. I think this is another 95D. Yep, another 95D. Definitely not a double die, so that's a go back. Batting 1,000 here. 92D. This one, as you can see, in God We Trust, is a little bit fat. And it looks like it's just been smashed down. I don't see any sort of separation or anything there. Judging by how poor the strike is on Lincoln's hair, I would also have to say that it's probably more than likely just from a older die. Yep, so that one's going bye-bye. And then this one was kind of weird. This one has a lot of really thick striations through it, as you can see, going through States, E pluribus unum, all the way through Lincoln Memorial, and down the bottom. You can see it to the left of Lincoln there. Almost looks like it was heavily polished or abraded with a really coarse, like a polishing wheel or something. Not sure, but it's different. It's kind of cool looking. It's not a clash because it doesn't fit anything from the obverse, but okay, so that is a 2001D. I'm going to see if I can find some more information on that. It's got a lot of damage on the obverse, but it's still definitely different. And either way, it looks really cool. Almost looks like part of Lincoln Memorial is on that part of the coin too. I don't know. Yeah, we'll check that one out a little bit further. And 1971 plain. I always check these guys for double dies. That one is a solid no. Nope. Definitely not a mint state coin either, so that one's going to the go back pile. $73D. Just looking for double dies with that one, but nothing. Nope. And definitely not a pretty coin. Alright, so next I'm going to go through the mint state coins that I have found. And we'll see exactly how mint state they are and if they're worthy of keeping. Put my white gloves on here for these guys. Not the easiest to hold on to with my fat fingers. 2019 D. Not a very good strike at all. Yeah, shows some pretty deep bag marks. Nothing showing as an error. If you want to know a pickup point for a lot of these shield pennies, it's the designer's initials down there, JFM on the bottom right. A lot of double dice start there on these this series of Lincoln cents. So there's nothing on that one. That's a little bit better coin. Strike I'm still not happy with, and it's got some carbon spots on it, but you can see where there's been some die polishing. A little bit of bag marks there. Yeah, it's got some pretty nasty bag marks through the E. Yeah, took a pretty good hit there. Yeah, alright. That one's a no. Come on, we can do this. So far, I've only got 2 coins kept out of that. Out of all 5 of those rolls. That's a good looking coin. Decent looking fields. And he's got a little bit of a hit right there in front of his chin. Strikes, meh. It's kind of hard to find a good strike for some reason nowadays. It seems like they're really low relief now. Not a terrible coin. Let's see if the reverse holds up. There's a little bit of a hit on the top left of the shield. Yeah, I want to take that one out of the running too. A little bit too much. Another 2019 D. Little bit better quality strike. Still really low relief. Some carbon spots on it. You can see some die polishing there in his bust. Check out the shield. Couple bag marks there. Really bad one there on the C, or above the C. But that's the best one I've found so far, so I'll probably put that one off to the side. See if I can find a better one. It's kind of process elimination with these coins. As I search, I just keep finding better and better and better ones, so the ones that don't qualify, I throw them back. Yeah, he's got a pretty nasty scrape along his jowl there. Yep. We'll just make sure there's no errors on him. Really poor strike. Some die polishing along the bottom of the shield. Nope. Nope. He is a no. '16 Denver. Decent strike. Nice luster, but shows a decent amount of wear. Yeah. Thought I'd keep it in hopes it was a decent coin. And it's not that it's a bad coin. I mean, this coin will go mint state 64, maybe even 65 all day long. But on these more modern coins where that grade's common, it's not worth it. And last but not least, 2013 Denver. Really nice strike. Really, really, really bright, bold, almost proof-like fields. The microscope really doesn't do it justice, but it's definitely got some circulation on it. Such a pretty coin. Some carbon spots has become so common on these coins. Really good strike. And he's got some scrapes on his jowl there, though, of course, and his cheek. Yeah. Alright, we're going to say no to that one, too. Alright, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Within the next couple of days, I'm going to do the dimes, which is going to be a little bit more exciting, but because, of course, we're more likely to find silver in that. Not that we couldn't find 35% silver nickels, war nickels, in the nickel rolls that I did, but dimes, obviously, silver, 90% silver is a lot more common to find than those war nickels. I think in all the nickels that we've checked, we've probably found maybe 5 or 6 war nickels. But we'll be looking for silver dimes, proof, of course, all the usual suspects. But anyways, if you guys like this, go ahead and give us a like. Throw us a subscribe if you like what you see. You want to see some more comment or more content. Go ahead and give us a comment if you got any questions, anything like that, anything that you'd like us to do, any ideas. Let us know, and I will see you guys, I believe, this Friday. So we'll see you in a couple of days. Guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching.